Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna have a coffee cup reading and you may choose from those two cups that I just prepared for you. I already have some messages for you before I even opened your cups. But you may choose or you may watch two of them and maybe you'll get messages from both cups. Just remember, this is a general reading and you only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. I hope you relaxed enough. Maybe you are having your own coffee. Let's see. Hello pile 1, whoever chose this cup. Let's look at you. What do you need to know right now? What information needs to come through for you? Now, this is your cup. I just want to show it to you. Sometimes you tell me you see something, some messages. That means this specific message that I didn't say and you saw it. It means this is just for you. Okay? Number 1, right away I see you will have multiple events happening in the upcoming future and somehow they are related to one another. It's like they cross each other paths. Since I'm looking from this side, I'm gonna look and tell you after, okay? You just have to listen to what I'm saying. I see two separate events cross each other. It could mean that the situation may relate because of certain people in your circle that somehow know each other, for example. Or the situation may remind you of something that recently happened. Or it could also mean that you will have two parallel situations that will somehow be related to one another. I don't know how it will cross, but something like that. Let me confirm with cards what it may be. Okay, I'm gonna use cards as well to see what kind of events, people or situations will cross each other's paths in your life. What does it even mean? Interesting. One thing that comes right away, it's very simple example, is like you will have a certain situation. Maybe it's going to be financial, or maybe you suddenly need someone's help. I don't know, to drive you somewhere, to take you to the doctor, to show you or help you with some documents. I don't know, it could be literally anything. You will need something, right? And there will be two people that you for instance, friends with or you talk to, and you will ask one of them that you think this one is going to help you right away, but they're not. And then you ask in another one and that you probably think they wouldn't help you, and they will actually help you. You know what I mean? It's like something will cross each other. The situation will show you two sides of of the story, where you will see who is honest and who is not, who is not really, it's not really about honesty, it's about who is there for you, or who is serious about you, even if it's a relationship and you, for example, meeting new people and you don't know which person is more suitable for you exactly. So you will look at this situation, you will just observe how those people, for instance, Are they here there for you? Do they care for you? And again, it doesn't mean that whoever is not going to help you, for instance, they're a bad person. No, they're just not going to be good for you, and you will be actually making conclusions about some people in your life. Again, it could be friendship, relationship, relatives, co-workers, whoever they are, partners. um, this is the simplest example. For some it could be even more like that where you don't even know how the events crossed each other. What else could it be? You know what I hear? Interesting information. Interesting. This is not gonna be for all, so don't worry, because sometimes I say something and people like, okay, but I don't want to be fired from my job, or I don't want to lose my job. If you don't want to lose your job, you're not gonna lose your job. But here I see, for some, you may be leaving your current place or neighborhood or work in the upcoming future, and when you leave you may be thinking or searching for a certain sympathy from people that you think would care or would tell you, I'm sorry that you know lost this or that, I'm sorry that you're leaving and we're not going to see each other anymore, or we're not going to live close anymore. But what you're going to get instead is you will realize that this person never even cared. Or the way they will tell, they may even tell you, well, maybe you did something wrong and that's why you lost it. Like someone will show you the other side of them that you never thought is there. Or you would want to hear one thing from them, but they're actually showing you completely different thing, and they showing you how they really feel about you in a way. And for some, if it is not the case, how the situation will cross one another is maybe people that you have or had some romantic relationship with. Those people, I see several people or several situations, they will cross each other's paths because of you. I don't know. For some, it's like literally like that. Yes, one is a king of wands, could be a fire sign, justice, and the other one could be your karmic partner, or even you may have family with this person, or you wanted to have a family. So basically, be aware that you may appear in a situation when two people that were or are important in your life will cross each other paths, or this, it's like, how you gonna feel about it at once. You will have a conversation, maybe you'll have conversation with both people, or both two partners, for instance, and you will see how each of them, who they really are for you. Some of you will be just choosing from, yeah, some of you with the Seven of Cups, you will have a choice. If you're not in a relationship right now or not in nothing serious, you will be choosing between several people here, and that's why it's crossing. But again, for everyone it's going to be a completely different situation. What else? Another thing that I see here, it's like you are trying to push forward from someone sitting on your shoulder. Like I want to say dark angel, or somebody who Maybe before the connection was stronger, whoever they are. Now you feel like they are weighting you down. They're like, they're a burden. I don't know why. Someone maybe right now within your surroundings feels like they're a burden right now. Not because you're a bad person or they're a bad person, no. But you feel heaviness coming from them, negative energy coming from them. And you say, I don't want to be there anymore. I don't want to interact with them anymore. Or not as much anymore. But they will still and try to grab you, like you try still to get your attention. And you're going to resist. You're going to resist this connection. And for some of you, you wouldn't even understand why you're resisting this connection. What's going on? What is it about them that have changed? Or maybe something did happen, I don't know. But many of you wouldn't even understand why you feel negativity suddenly coming from this person. It wasn't like that before. Or you didn't feel that coming from them before. What should you do about this situation? The High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. Right away, what I want to say is be smart about it. Don't be, I even hear one-sided. What does it mean? Doesn't mean you have to be fake or anything, no, but don't handle this situation like, for example, either I cut off this person or I'm 100% with them no matter how bad it feels. No. In this specific matter that I see here, you shouldn't be like that. You should be smart. You should be wise about this situation. Sometimes avoiding a person doesn't mean cutting them off. It just means not giving them as much as you gave before. Stepping back. Sometimes even maybe, I don't know, lying and say that you are busy, or you in order not to hang out maybe, or not to give them that much attention. Just take your time and give yourself space from this person. You can do it in a way where they wouldn't even understand. You don't have to prove them that they are wrong in something. You don't have to show them that you don't want to interact with them. They're going to feel it naturally eventually, but it's going to be a smooth transition. You don't need anything sharp here or straightforward. A smooth transition away from this person, at least until they are a burden, or they are acting in a certain way that you don't like, is going to be the great decision here. Okay? Yes. Listen to your intuition here. Okay, what else is in your cup pile number 1? I see someone, I don't know if you can see it. It's like some gift is dropping on their head, and it's you. Something will suddenly drop on you. Pile number 1, expect to have a certain surprise. But when I say surprise, it's literally a surprise. Like, you don't expect this, or you, maybe even if you expect, not in that kind of way. This is not what you would, or maybe it's unusual for you. For instance, you may say, nobody have ever done this for me. I hear those words. Nobody have ever done this for me. Not because it's something expensive, even though it could be. And not because it's something... just a second. Somebody just texted me, oh, this is great, and I want to tell this to you. You're gonna say, oh, this is great. This is a good thing. I'll give you a very simple example of how it could be. For instance, somebody will make a poem for you, about you, write a song about you. You see how unusual it is? And you're gonna say, nobody have ever done this for me. Can I have more details? I feel like I wanna... Yes, because whatever they're going to do, this person, whoever they are, it's gonna come out of their heart. Ace of Cups. Out of their heart. Somebody will literally try, because I have Ace of Cups and Six of Wands, win your heart. Somebody would want literally to win your heart, or win your heart over someone else. I don't know. And now it's just like I have a group chat, right? And now somebody was writing, have 6 months. Maybe this situation will play out for within the next 6 months, that somebody would try and win your heart over, guys. Why they want to do it? Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, the World, and Ten of Pentacles. Somebody is literally into you here, pile number one. You can feel it. Maybe it's already happening. Yes, and I have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Somebody recently or about to, depends, you know, if you already met such person or not. If you're in a relationship, I mean, I don't know if it will play out for you, even though it could be as well. You never know, right? But for mostly it's for singles here. Somebody, either you met someone recently or you're about to meet someone. This person will try and win your heart within the next 6 months. And most of the time you're gonna feel confused, and that's okay, because you wouldn't really understand right away. You wouldn't understand right away why, what's their intentions. You wouldn't understand right away why things are going slow, maybe, or... But they will try and impress you. Some person. Interesting. Okay, finally, what else? Is there anything else you need to know from your card? Somebody will have twins. Somebody this year, if you will get pregnant. Not for all, of course, but somebody will have twins here. I just see you dancing here and laughing and having fun. I want to tell you, pile number one, within the next 6 months or so, or until this end of this year, the events in your life will be... Oh my god, guys, today while I'm doing your reading, I'm actually in a different spot, and I'm looking because I see messages everywhere while I'm doing your reading. I'm looking down in the window, and I have a view of the pool, and someone just like, they're in a pool, right? And picked up their hair and now they're dancing. Literally, I'm telling you, I just told you you will be happy dancing. And this person just looked up like he's praying and saying gratitude to the universe, to God, for the upcoming blessings. And I was planning to tell you before I saw it, I was planning to tell you, you will be grateful, and the next 6 months up to the end of this year, the events that will start happening to you, they will literally change your life for better. You will enter in a new phase. and now someone and now someone's writing, of course, okay, confirmations. uh, so the events will start happening to you, and you're going to be very, very happy how smooth and firm and beautiful it all turns out. And when you look back eventually, you're gonna say, after all this time that I've been going through so many things, now finally I can feel that this is actually happening. My wishes, my hard work is actually coming to life. And for some it's going to be in their career, in their some accomplishments that you worked on for a long time. For someone it will be your long I hear long night prayers. For others, you literally were writing down your wishes for several years maybe already. And it's all coming, finally coming to. But you know what's interesting about all of that? Pile 1, this is a very mysterious reading. I'm telling you, this is rarely happens like that. But the events will be so, oh my god, it's now 1:01 on my clock. The events will be so chronologically in tune with one another that it's not gonna be out of the blue anymore. It's like you will be able finally to plan your life. If before it was like going up and down, back and forth, one day is great, another day is horrible. Now you will finally feel that your life becoming more in tune, or more stable. Not boring, but stable. You will already understand that, okay, after this will probably happen this, and that's something I planned, and then from this will happen this, and it will actually happen, and the events will start being more normal, in a normal phase, in a more or less temperance, will come to your life. Temperance, I hear temperance after a long tower. Many things you wouldn't need to guess anymore. Some of you even will start watching less readings because you wouldn't need as much guidance anymore. Not because, and even if you will watch readings, more for entertainment, more for pleasure, not out of misery, you're gonna watch readings. Listen to me, pile number 1. And by the way, whoever were writing beautiful comments in my last video when I was explaining about some complaints on my channel, please don't take it as I take it to heart, those negative comments. I don't. It's just my journey. Part of my journey is to use my shadow self to cross the message over to other people that are quiet in there, and they're not commenting, they're just there. So sometimes I have to cross the message from my dark side, and it's normal for me. It doesn't mean I take it too hard, or trust me, I have a balance, but sometimes it's really happens, and I don't want to ruin your readings because of that. I know maybe the vibe is not like that anymore, but sometimes I have to speak out because I have to get the message across, maybe in a little bit negative way, but many of you already know me, right? Anyways, so that's what I have for you here, and I want to end this reading with this beautiful chronological, is there it's a word, right? Events that will start happening to you. And you know what, this reading will not play out here and now. This reading will play out throughout this year. It's actually, I don't like to look far, but in this specific pile and this specific reading, there is beauty in it of looking far, because from now on things will start happening more understanding for you, more according to a plan, at least somewhat, and it's beautiful. Pile one, all this I even want to say mess that you've been through recently, all this mess will suddenly become like will go deep. I want to say will go deep into the woods, and you wouldn't need to come back to it anymore. It will from time to time you will remember all those lessons that you've been through, but you're not gonna go there anymore. You will only go into your past for some advice from yourself, from your old self. But you're very close to, at least closer step, will be one step closer to your higher self. Wow, beautiful. Thank you very much, pile number one. Let me know in comments. I love this reading actually. I'm so proud of you. I think you've been through a lot for a reason, because now the energies, and I always say my soul tribe, it's most of you, of course, not all of you. I cannot control whoever comes to my readings. But most of you, 80%, you realizing that whatever you're going through happens for a certain reason, and eventually there will be a light in the dark, because everything is changing. The only constant we have in this lifetime is a change. So if you've been through a lot lately, it will change for better soon. And I'm proud of you. Thank you guys, and I'm going for pile number two. Hello pile two, whoever chose this cup. I want to tell you pile one was so inspiring. I didn't have such readings for a while, I don't know, I'm not saying you should watch it or not, you have to use your intuition. But let's see and look at you, pile number two. First of all, right away, I want to say, when I was, working on your coffee, I didn't drink it, by the way. If somebody think I drink every coffee, no. I just make it, I spill it from my hand slowly, and I'm doing some ritual and asking for people who wants to know the truth will choose specifically this cup. Okay, I don't know why I'm explaining to you this. I guess I have to. And while I was doing it, while I was preparing your cup, I was looking away and couldn't turn my head to your cup, and usually it means a certain road is about to happen, or you are going somewhere soon, pile number two. And while I was doing it, look at this, it actually showed a certain road. And I want to tell you, before I even open your cup, I want to tell you, pile number two, you are going somewhere soon, within the next few months. And for most of you, you don't know about it. Right now you may even tell me, I'm not planning to go, or I don't have enough finances, or I have so much stuff to do, or I hate going somewhere, I want to be on my own, whatever reason you have right now. For some, you already have tickets on your hands, but the point is you are going somewhere. If this is your pile and you will feel energetically during this reading, you are going somewhere. Pile number 2. And you should. Why? I don't know yet. We'll see it in your cup, if it will come up. So let's start. What you need to know, pile 2. Oh my God, look at your cup. First of all, I see a beautiful conversation of two people, two birds here. Two lovebirds, I even want to say. And it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. Just take it however it resonates with you. It could be your spouse, your best friend, I don't know, whoever they are. Conversation of two birds. I want to say someone's listen to this. Someone's heart is full of you. Someone is thinking or will be thinking about you a lot in the upcoming months. You will grab someone's attention, someone's heart. Especially if you're coming from pile 1, you know why you're here, right? What is this about? I just hear the word someone's heart will be full of you, pile 2. Okay, pile 2, message for you right away. Please uncross your legs and arms right now, or in the upcoming future when you will be talking to someone. You may have this tendency to cross your arms or your legs when you sitting close to another person. That means you're trying to protect yourself. But there will be a moment, which is good if you feel like the person is, an energy are difficult, and you don't want to be around this person. But there will be a moment in time where you will be having conversation with someone, and your body will your body will show a similar pattern that you already had before with other people. And this time you have to uncross your legs or arms, or you have to be more comfortable around someone. Why? Temperance. Because this person is pure and honest with you. Judgment. You don't need, exactly, and death. You don't need to protect yourself anymore or from this specific person. This person is pure. Look at this card. First of all, you already protected. You don't need to do this. But there will be a person that you would try and do the same you usually do. But this time you shouldn't do it for some reason. Who is this person? King of Swords. Could be a man or an air sign. The Tower. Okay, what is this? Oh my God. You know this person. Two of Cups. Either you already in this situation, or it's a person from your past that disappointed you, or someone's coming. It could also be that a new person will remind you of old people, and you will try and protect yourself. You will be triggered, let's hear me out. Pile number 2. There will be a situation, either you'll meet a new person, or this is an old person coming back, but they're coming with completely new energies. But you, because you already been through a lot, you've been through disappointments, hurt, and this person will trigger you again, or a new person will trigger you, the old pain in you. But the thing is, they're not coming to hurt you, but you may repeat a certain, or you may make a certain wrong assumption about this person because you already been through stuff like that. Or they may even literally remind you of someone, like their face features may remind you of someone who brought you some pain, and you're gonna look at them and you're gonna say they're probably the same, but they're not. And the universe bringing you, it's like the universe is bringing you this situation to see if you over your past pain. But someone's coming with good intentions. Yes, Knight of Chalices with love. And I see you will have a conversation. When you're gonna look in this person's eyes, it will remind you of something or someone. Maybe even deja vu will happen. For instance, you going to the same place you were already meeting, like you've been there with someone before, and this new person will invite you to the same place. Just an example. But something will trigger you here. Okay, let's continue. By the way, this person could have kids, or you could have kids, just for some. Okay, another information that comes through. Some of you in the upcoming even days or months will be visiting maybe a cemetery or place where your ancestors lived, or your childhood house, something you will be visiting here. Sacred place for you. You may even cry there or tell your story, or it's a place of, I hear, wisdom and strength. You may gain lots of energy from this place. Yes. Yes. Yes, somebody will visit a certain sacred place. And you will be praying there, or you will be meditating there. I don't know what you're going to do, but it will give you a certain healing. Okay? Yes. You may even sit there for hours. Maybe you just did it already. I don't know. Another thing that I see, look at the bottom of this cup. I mean, usually the bottom is your subconscious or something that's deeper, on a deeper level. And I have splashing water, or like the ocean hits rocks, or waves are happening. Maybe currently you have your energy is not stable. Maybe 1 minute you happy, another minute you sad. You have some instability in your emotions currently. For many of you it could be like that, especially the last few days or the last 10 days? Why does it show me your emotional stance? Why does it show me that? What about it? The Empress and the Judgment. Because you're looking for a certain stability. You're looking for, you're actually realizing lately, hear me out, pile number 2. You're realizing lately that the way your life was, you don't want it like that anymore. You want to change something here. And when I say change, I'm not talking about a lifestyle or where you live. No. I'm talking about your emotional side. You want to change how you react to things. You want to change how you manage things. It's a different change. How you handling things, basically. It's not what's going on around you or who's affecting your life. It's more how you manage your life. And you would like to change that part in order to calm those waves, in order to more or less have a certain stability in your life. You will be working on that in the upcoming future. Yes, as I said, you will be working 3 of Pentacles. You will be working on that part, on how to stabilize your life in a way so you don't have to be over emotional, so you don't have to deal with certain things or people that you don't want to deal with anymore. Some people will literally get married or have a will change their status or person they're with in the upcoming months, or I would say up to a year. You will be changing. As I said, it's not about what you're doing, it's about how you want your life from now on. And you will be planning and going towards it. You will be actually working on it. I don't know in which way you're going to work on it. Yes, the Star. You will be working on your dream, and you don't care how long it will take to make things right. You will be making not random, that's the wrong word to say it. You will be making cautious decisions. And they're including your love life, including your family, including your work. Queen of Swords, you will be very practical about, it's like you setting a goal for yourself and you slowly go towards it. You say, okay, this is my life currently. This is what I don't like. This is what I need to change. This is what I have to work on. You basically setting yourself certain boundaries, schedules, goals that you will be working on throughout the year. It's like more of a big plan. Okay, where is it going to take you? Where is it leading you towards? I want to ask now. Strength. You are making your life more stable and strong. You go in the right path. Pile number 2, whatever you will be planning to do soon, you doing it right. Some people will literally change their partner. However, for instance, you have a partner right now and things are not going well or they are not stable. You will realize that the problem is not in you or not specifically in this person. The problem is that you two cannot make things happen together. So either you decide you want to work on it with your partner, it has to be mutual, or you say, listen, we tried, didn't work, the plans that I'm planning for myself, you cannot be there anymore, and I'm planning to change it. Or the partner that you will look for the next time, it's gonna be you're gonna look for certain qualities in them that you're not gonna tolerate anymore. You're not gonna tolerate anymore. You're not gonna sacrifice your time anymore. You basically setting a goal for something, pile number 2, and you're going towards it because you don't want those waves anymore. You don't want to live this life anymore. Before it, maybe it was fun and exciting. Yes, I'm not saying your life will be boring. No, actually, it will be stronger even and more eventful, but in a good way. In a good way. Also, I have a bird sitting here on a branch. I want to say some message is about to come to you. You will hear some news message. What is this about? Finally. What is this message about? Maybe literally you're going somewhere because you're changing your life. For some. Remember I told you will have a road. But again, this is not about you changing the environment and your life change. No, you deciding to change your life. And then the environment catches up after you. Okay, what kind of information message comes through with the bird? Okay, for some it could be a love message, for others it could be work related. And let me tell you, interesting information comes through. When you will hear this message, or somebody will call you or text you, or you just will find out from third people, I don't know, could also be. You know what you're going to say? You're not going to be emotional about it, not at all. You're going to say, well, that's what I thought. Or like, well, that was meant to happen. Or like, I knew it's going to happen. And you're gonna be actually, you're gonna be proud of yourself. You're gonna say, I knew eventually this person will show up, or I knew eventually they will regret it, or I knew that my boss will be regretting his decision to fire me. Those kind of things, when you're not emotional about this anymore, but it was part of your plan, basically. It's not going to affect you, but it's there. The information is there for you. It's like the universe, God is showing you like you did everything right before. You didn't make a mistake. It wasn't your mistake, or it wasn't your fault, or it wasn't meant to be for a reason, and you already understand it. So basically you're gonna see the big picture right now from the whole situation that before maybe you were crying about, worrying about, you were stressed about it with the Ten of Swords. Now you like, okay, it is what it is. Now I have other things to do, or now I have other options, or now I don't care anymore. For most of you, it's about person that didn't treat you right before, and they're sorry, they regret it, and you will hear this about them. And you're gonna say, I'm the high priestess. I knew it. My intuition never fails me. I knew this is going to happen. This is not a surprise for me. For some, even somebody will tell you that they care for you and love you, and you're gonna say, well, it's too late now. For some, even you're going to save the death. It's too late right now. I understand. I understand you changed your mind or regret something, but it doesn't apply to me anymore. Yeah. And this is all goes to the beginning or like middle of this reading when I said you setting boundaries. So yes, be prepared, pile number 2, to change your life completely, way of life, the way you want things to be. And also prepare for a conversation with some person that will trigger something in you. But this time things will go happening according to your plan. Or this time you attract in a different vibe. And the universe is trying to show you that you don't have to be afraid anymore, because you chose a different direction, not others choosing what they want to do with you or around you. So that's what I had for you today, guys. Thank you very much. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.